That Shoots tried to present some kind of evidence that I'm not really an American or something, and which wasn't really evidence, and which is really weird that someone in his position wouldn't know what evidence is or what it's not. And I was an American citizen before I came to the U.S. I was acknowledged by my U.S. citizen father. So that's the end of that discussion. But then he's like, well, I don't care. We'll just try to kill her then, or make her uncomfortable, or, you know. So he's rounded up all his buddies. I saw Alan Burt the other day, or a guy who looked an awful lot like him. And, you know, he's got this butt, and then his feet splay out kind of weird. And, anyway, it might have been a close relative, same phenotype. And because his hair wasn't red, it was more blonde. Anyway, and I can't imagine he would have aged that well. But anyway, so I think it's the sumac that has improved my vision, because it doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with my eyes. It seems like my visual processing center in my brain has been disrupted, especially when the seizures are kind of bad. Then that'll really get messed up, and I think that's their intention. It's like a side effect of something, and then they decide to make it the main event. And the Chinese aren't going to interfere with anything, but they're going to observe some stuff. I don't know if that's really true, because there's an underworld here that's rather large, and underworld to underworld, it's hard to, that's an NGO. But in any kind of geo kind of thing, I don't think they have sumac in China. So if they bring one, though, they're going to have it. They're going to have it everywhere. This is one of those plants that cannot be eradicated once you've got it. And I don't know why you don't have sumac, because there's sumac in the Middle East. But anyway, yeah, so I was thinking about, you know, I think the Chinese told the Americans about, they maintained a census of Chinese immigrants, and that shifting to more aggressive, less flexible people is already underway, and that people are disabled because of poor job design, not poor genetics, and unless they're like really just like worms. And I'm planning on designing more jobs for people who should be small-scale farming, wildcrafting, and support jobs for that. And if this keeps up, that's all that we're going to do in this country.